Saturday morning, at least for the next 5 minutes or so. 11:30 a.m. start time. Supposed to have gotten started at 12. We bumped up the start time 30 minutes because of some potential inclement weather, as they say, in the area. The bucket hat game in Louisville seems to be strong. Can we add a Louisville-branded bucket hat to the Mike Rooney collection? Or is there already one there?
We have one, yes. Yes. It's a great hiking hat. Yes, look at people bringing the swag game today. I like it.
Well, again, it's been a steamy weekend. Temperatures in the low 90s at times in Louisville. It's been very humid. Mike, I got news for you. You're not the only one rocking this style, apparently.
Seriously.
I mean, it is everywhere.
Yeah, everyone joined the bucket hat revolution.
But with sunny skies and at times not much cloud cover like yesterday, look, you gotta protect yourself. This is Jake Geloff, who blasted his 19th homer of the season a night ago, and he's got himself a base hit to begin the second. Louisville with those 2 runs in the home half. They have jumped on Jake Berry first, and they have taken the first lead of this game. Geloff, boy, he has just been one of the most dangerous hitters in the ACC in the nation all year. So he's aboard with Devin Ortiz coming up, the 5-man in the order for UVA.
Boy, if you've got a weakness, these 2 offenses are going to exploit it. Obviously, Louisville attacking Jake Berry with the running game and the bunting game, and right there 0-2 to Geloff. Liggett tries to go fastball up, and Geloff having nothing, not allowing that at all.
Yeah, attacked that one. This one tucks just a bit too far inside to Ortiz. The count's 2-0. I mean, Mike, you said it. You were impressed by what you saw from Liggett in that first inning. He only needed 11 pitches to go 1-2-3 in the first.
And, you know, definitely established in the strike zone, which you love to see that from a young freshman.
His 3rd start of the year. They've all come over the last month. Most recently last weekend against Virginia Tech, where he began that outing logging 3 no-hit innings. Promptly hit the first batter he faced in the 4th, then gave up a 2-run homer. Those were the only 2 runs that he allowed to Virginia Tech. 2-1 to Ortiz is fouled off to the right. Would you throw the fedora into the wardrobe at some point?
The fedora matches the White Sox T-shirt. I mean, come on, it's elite.
Our friend there that did not care for the camera. So there is Dan rocking the bucket hat.
Yes.
16
Coach
years
Mack.
now at Louisville. 5 College World Series, most recently back in 2019. It was bizarre, wasn't it, when this team failed to reach the NCAA tournament last year. And look at the record up top. Top left corner of your screen. 21 games above 500. They've been at the top of the ACC or near the top all year. See what Liggett has for Ortiz. Behind in the fastball, this one's high in the air to shallow right. Humphrey makes the catch. He's got a great arm out in right field. 1 gone in the second.
You know, you talked about the legacy of Louisville baseball and what they've accomplished. 2020 would have been a season, Fitz, where 2019, Louisville had gotten to Omaha several times but struggled at the College World Series. 2019, they did damage at the College World Series, tied for 3rd. And then 2020, you're coming back with an experienced team with Reed Detmers and Bobby Miller, 2 first-round picks on the mound. And, you know, of course, the 2020 season was not meant to be. But, man, it just felt like there was tremendous momentum for Louisville coming off that 2019 season.
This is Kyle Teal, left-handed hitting catcher from Mahwah, New Jersey.
Let's see how Liggett's stuff plays to a left-hander.
He's faced 5 straight righties. He's going to face a couple of them here in the bottom of Louisville's part in Virginia's order. Teal and Newell hit from the left side. Ethan Anderson. Boy, the really impressive switch hitting freshman is in the 8-hole. Here comes a 1-0 to Teal. Hammers it deep right. Wind pushing it back towards the track, but Humphrey has enough space. 2 gone. Now, Teal hammered a double yesterday. Will be denied of the chance to see his wheels again here. So with 2 out, it's Casey Sauke coming up. And Liggett nearly threw 2 scoreless. Now, the most pitches that Liggett has thrown in an outing this year, again, just a freshman, 46, and that was last weekend. That was the appearance against Virginia Tech. A star at Blue Valley High, again, just a little southwest of Kansas City. A 6A first team All-Stater. Now, coming out of high school, he was the 6th best prospect in the state of Kansas, according to Perfect Game. Pretty close. Didn't get the call that time. Freshman on freshman battle. There you go. He paints the outside edge. Sauke takes it.
I like that fastball down the way that Liggett throws. He really drives the ball downhill, even though he's not a super tall guy. And fastball away, fastball to his glove side seems to be a go-to offering for him.
Same spot, strike 2.
I like it.
You saw the numbers for Sauke. He has been anything but freshman-like. 360 batting average. Now 7 3-hit games on the year for Sauke after he reached base 4 times yesterday. Doubled, homered. 4 homers for the Wahoos in yesterday's 16-7 win. 1-2. Foul once again down the right field side. And you see that fastball, it's pumping in there. 92, 93, 94 on the latest offering to Sauke.
Yeah, and he's going to make you hit the ball the other way. And I think the nice thing for Liggett is the ball's not traveling great to right field. The ball's going to jump to left, but not to right.
Wind has been blowing out for back-to-back days now. That one nearly gets away from Liggett. Rushing had to spring up to make the grab.
Almost hit the bull there. Fitz. He has not found a great feel for the slider. He's thrown a couple good ones, but he's sprayed that pitch a little bit so far.
Do we need Bob Uecker to describe any of these pitches in this sequence?
Please.
First time that Carson Liggett has reached a full count. He's trying to retire the side. That one's upstairs, and that's the first batter he's walked. So Sauke remained patient, fouled off a bunch of pitches, and there's 2 on. Geloff to second.
Yeah, this becomes the difference for the freshman pitchers is they show you flashes of just brilliance, and then can you sustain it? And the 0-2 mistake to Geloff, Teal just missed that one, and now you lose Sauke to the walk. And again, he's going to face 2 straight left-handed hitters, so is it the changeup that becomes the key? Does he find another location for the fastball? A new challenge for Liggett here, these next 2 hitters.
Yeah, Dan McDonald's rotation has evolved at times this season. Ethan Anderson, the switch hitter, takes that one low. We told you all about Jared Poland's start yesterday. That was in the opener Thursday. He is a bona fide ace in the ACC this year. Last night, Carter Lohman, pretty shaky. Liggett, a freshman. He started a couple times the last month, so Louisville's offense has been explosive. 1-0 is, boy, that is fouled off of Anderson's right leg. And that did not hit the turf. That went from the bat straight to the inside portion of that front right foot. That rarely happens.
Not only does it hurt, but it scares you because it's so unusual. Looks like he's holding his knee.
Boy, that can be very painful. Ethan Anderson displaying just how tough he is, boy, by getting to his feet pretty quickly after that.
Oh, man. Side of the knee.
So Brian O'Connor checking with the freshman. You good to go? Absolutely. Stretching the right leg out. Brian O'Connor was asked about Anderson in the preseason. He actually addressed Anderson and his abilities during his season preview presser, and he just said, I know now he is going to be someone we rely upon immediately. And as a freshman, he started just about every game. 324 average. He's been one of the most consistent hitters in the lineup for UVA this season, and he's a switch hitter. Back in there against Liggett. Fastball, edge is just outside, so it's 2-1. And getting back to Louisville's pitching staff, its ERA towards the bottom of the ACC, hasn't been as impressive collectively as Virginia's staff has been. (2-1). And so McDonald has had to get creative at times, especially surrounding their Game 3 starter of series. It's now been Liggett for back-to-back weekends.
Now they've used 21 pitchers too. That's just an enormous number. That not usually a great sign when there's that many guys getting touches.
Anderson had a pitch to swing at. Skies it to right. Humphrey puts it away. Inning is over. Bucket hats everywhere in Louisville. Maybe Mike will go find one before we return. Bottom two in Louisville series finale. Sun starting to poke out. Temperatures in the high 80s. There's Louisville, number 10 in the Division I baseball top 25 rankings. Won the opener, lost yesterday. Well, take a peek at what some of the best teams have done this weekend. There's Tennessee. Really surprising to see the best team in the country go 2-0 to start this weekend. They've rarely lost this year. What, 7 times? That's it, Mike? That's one of the other top 25 battles. Oregon State against UCLA. We've got one of the 3. And UCLA has taken the first 2 in that series. Virginia Tech has taken the first 2 against Duke.
And these NCAA tournament projections are changing by the minute.
Boy, first pitch swinging, by the way, for Isaac Humphrey. The lefty finds the right center wall. Hey, he's got a leadoff double in the second. Humphrey jumping on Berry here.
Yeah, he is not your ordinary 8-hole hitter right there. That's a good-looking left-handed hitter, and as Isaac Humphrey just continues to add strength, he's got a chance to be a 3-hole hitter down the road, and there's no place to catch your breath in this Louisville lineup.
You know, it really is impressive to see what Humphrey and Logan Beard have done this season. Both sophomores. Beard, the 7-hitter in the order, just ahead of Humphrey, was the final out in the first. Neither, Mike, appeared in a game a season ago. They didn't play in a single game, not one single at-bat. In their true sophomore seasons, they're both hitting above 300 and playing every day. Beard at second, Humphrey in right. And that is what you get at Louisville. Development. Dan McDonald talks all about that. You reference Roger Williams, the pitching coach, the longtime pitching coach yesterday. So Berry is trying to settle down here to begin the second.
You're right. When you say develop, I mean, Louisville, this program's known for development. That's not unusual for a kid to not play as a freshman and then become a top of the ACC type of player down the road.
This one hit into left, a base hit for Ben Bianco. Humphrey gets the round third base. 3-zip. And Ben Bianco, the senior from Oxford, extends the Louisville lead to 3 runs.
This was a changeup Bianco hit into left center field, and I think Brian O'Connor is probably going to end up having to make a quick decision. You've got Jay Woolfolk who's ready, Brandon Neek, and just a good piece of hitting by Ben Bianco, who has turned himself into a really productive college hitter. You know, you've got guys, Jay Woolfolk's dynamic in the bullpen. You've got Brandon Neek, he was your Sunday starter to start. So I think if you're Brian O'Connor, you may look to make a quick move because you just can't let Louisville get away. Here's the other thing, Fitz. This is Louisville starting to get on Berry with swinging the bat. They can always go back to running and bunting. I mean, they've really solved Berry in a lot of different ways.
That's now 4 hits, 1 time through the order. You know, this was a pretty critical point that you underscored after the first inning. A pair of stolen bases against Berry. He's walked a couple, and so BOC, Brian O'Connor, 19 years as the head man at Virginia, with the sauntering walk out to the mound to talk with the left-hander. There's Woolfolk, will step aside in Louisville in the second. Louisville already with a 3-0 lead in the series finale, the regular season finale. The curtain is closing on the ACC regular season. This is a pivotal one, the signature matchup of the weekend in college baseball, top 15 battle, and Louisville has a 3-0 lead. 2 of the runs scored in that first frame. Now Jake Berry, the lefty starter, he struck out the first batter. Then Ben Metzinger surprised him with the bunt. The error allowed the number 2 man of the order to reach second base. Berry went on to walk the next couple of batters. He retired Cam Masterman, but then Metzinger again putting all sorts of pressure on the lefty by swiping third. And so after those walks and with the bags full, Levi Usher bounced one back at the box, a 2-run single, gave the home team a lead. And Mike, we mentioned it. Here's Usher. He stole the second base of the inning. We're taking a peek at what the top 10 has done around college baseball. You've got 3 in the ACC that are in the top 10. You've got Louisville. You've got Miami. Virginia Tech as well. Now, if Louisville wins this game and Notre Dame loses, it'll clinch that 2 seed in the ACC tournament next week. So this one is very important for seeding purposes, and when you look a little further down the line for NCAA tournament national seeding purposes, I mean, this is how you boost and bolster your resume. Pitching change in the second inning, though. This is Jay Woolfolk, the right-handed reliever, the freshman. And he gets the leadoff man, Noah Smith, tries to bunt that one down the first base line and move the runner over, and Bianco is out. So that's the first out here in the second after the first 2 reached against Berry. 26th appearance of the year for Woolfolk, the dual sport star. The football player as well. Look at the numbers. Great stuff for the freshman.
Yeah, and bunting on a 6'10 left-hander like Jake Berry is a lot different than bunting on Jay Woolfolk, who's a Division I quarterback in football. And so, you know, Woolfolk's got dynamic stuff. It's mid to upper 90s with the fastball, a slider, and a cutter.
Yeah, joke's on you, Noah Smith. I'm a 2-sport D1 athlete. Oh, Metzinger gives this one a ride. Home run number 17. Louisville has jumped all over Virginia and busted this one open. It's 5-zip.
Love this approach by Metzinger. You've got Woolfolk, who's a hard-throwing reliever who's just trying to settle into the game, probably in the game much earlier than he anticipated. And you just jump on his first pitch offering and The ball is really traveling to center field and to left field. Man, Metzinger has turned himself into a really, really good college hitter.
That's now 17 on the year. He's one behind his partner, this man, Dalton Rushing, who has 18. Woolfolk now can clear his mind with no one on the base paths. Pumps the fastball in at 93. Mike, I think you bring up a great point. As a reliever, typically you have the plan pregame. All right, I'm expected to throw today at some point. It almost changes your own internal equation a little bit when you're coming into a game maybe even an hour earlier in a sense than expected. This one's out to left. There's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and I would just say, Fitz, in general, Louisville's offensive game plan, it's been from pitch one. There's been no ease into this thing. Louisville came out aggressive, running game, bunting game, using the middle of the field, two-strike approach. The position player group for Louisville has been really on point since the first pitch of the game.
And 7 batters have reached safely. And we're only in the second inning. 5-0 Louisville. I mean, we have seen big leads early in these games by both teams. Louisville jumped out in front in the first inning on Thursday. Virginia yesterday at one point had a 7-0 lead by the third inning. 5-zip in the second today. 2-0's coming to Jack Payton. And the designated hitter today fouls it back. He and Rushing alternate behind the plate. Each get a couple of starts behind the plate each week. And they hit 3 and 4 in the order. Good breaking pitch, a little high.
You can see how good Woolfolk's stuff is. I mean, the fastball is a turbo pitch, 2 different breaking balls.
Oh, Payton turns on it, flips the bat. This one is gone. The rampage continues. It's a 4-run second inning.
Well, apparently Louisville didn't like how it went down in game 2, and they're doing something about it. You know, the one challenge for Woolfolk is everything he throws is hard. Everything he throws is firm. And you can see Louisville is just on time for the heater. And the ball is jumping to that side of the field.
That was, I knew this one was getting out of here, bat flip. Just the 4th homer of the year for Payton. He's driven in 46, though, on the season. And Louisville's most consistent hitter has gone yard. Cam Masterman takes that one away. It's 1-0. Let's see if Woolfolk can recover.
I think both these teams' fits are very similar. When their pitching gives them a chance, these 2 different position player groups can really put it on you in a heartbeat. But it boils down to, does the pitching give them a chance?
Not the finest start for O'Connor's team in the early innings. Woolfolk with that delay, in a sense, during his windup. Geloff made a brilliant stop. The throw went way wide of first. Masterman winds up at second.
Yeah, you can see, look at the Louisville hitters. Masterman just selling out for the fastball. And even Geloff tries to make a great play and ends up giving Masterman second base. Even Woolfolk's slider and cutter are still very firm pitches. So there's just nothing slow that you have to be concerned about, and you can turn and burn for the heater.
This is Usher up for the second time. He singled in a pair in the first to get the scoring started. A signal relayed to Woolfolk. I mean, even as a freshman, no one has appeared more times out of the bullpen than Woolfolk. 26th appearance. 95 that time from the right-hander from Chesterfield, Virginia. There's the 2019 Virginia Gatorade Player of the Year. That was for baseball. Played in 5 games and started one for the Cavaliers football team back in the fall. And pitch is outside, 2 balls and a strike. Mike, you mentioned this a couple of days ago. He started against Notre Dame. That was in November of last fall. There had not been a true freshman to start at quarterback at UVA since 1977, 45 years.
Jay Woolfolk's had a full freshman year. He's had a lot of different experiences.
Yeah, if anybody's complaining about how rigorous their freshman year of college is, this guy got there a few months earlier than you, and he's sticking around a few months later as well. Usher pops this one up, so this should do it. Louisville, though, with a big second inning, scored 2 in the first, 4 more in this inning alone. Metzinger hit number 17 to straightaway dead center. Jack Payton said, I can do that as well. 2 homers, 6-0 lead.